Hello everybody, it's Level4 for another episode of Let's Play Majora's Mask. In the last episode we started the Stone Tower Temple and we got a nice way into it actually. This episode I don't think we're going to finish it, but we can go pretty far. As you can see here, there's another chest with a fairy. All the chests like this are going to have fairies in them, so I also like the way that the rupees are displayed there. So before we go further, we're actually going to have to, well, we don't have to, but we're going to have to become Goron Link and drop to the bottom, because there's an annoying thing that we have to do here. So there's a switch here, and you can see there's a chest on the other side of the room, and in order to, or there's a switch here, and there's a switch, you'll see. You'll see. Pretty much, you have to break this, not break it, push it in, and the fire that was around that goes away for a very short time, and if you're lucky, you can actually hit it before the fire. Ah, damn it. I should have just kept rolling. You can hit it before the fire goes back up, and then it'll cause another chest to appear, so it's kind of annoying because you have all these things in the way, so it might take a few tries. So if this next attempt is unsuccessful, I'll just cut to the regular one. So we'll see what happens. But this also reminds me of Snowhead. So oh damn it! Yeah. And you can't just walk through the stupid fireball now. Oh yeah, just beat it. Yeah, so the fire lowers around there, and that doesn't have a time limit, so don't worry. But yeah, it's one thing, see, look at that, like when you hit the walls, you don't just stop. I would be okay if it just made you stop, but you bounce backwards, so it like takes longer because then you have to turn yourself around, stuff like that. Also, as far as I know, ladder climbing is the same speed with every character, just like I think that walking is the same speed with every character. I could be very mistaken, but who knows. Yeah, so that's obviously a chest that will lead to another fairy. So here we take the Deku currents over. What those air currents do is that they refresh your leaves. You see, as you go out, like, you know, you start running out with that, you know, you reach your thing, but each of them provides like a new radius for your leaves. That's kind of cool. This is actually my least favorite part of the thing, because you have to turn, and it's just really hard to get the camera to move, because if you get the camera in a certain direction, like instead of turning, you'll just go backward, and here you're gonna fall, but it's gonna push you back up. So I just really hate it that I'm starting to lose my voice here. I just really hate it that you don't turn around. Like, there's a certain point where your turn just turns into you flying straight backward, and you just don't get anywhere that way. Let's take this off. And here we have a mini-boss. One of many in this dungeon, but this one you actually get a special item out of. So it's kind of cool. This is the Garrow Master. He's pathetic. That's the Garrow Master. You can't fight him like an ordinary Garrow. Just dodge those swords. Yeah. Wow. So what you have to do is, yeah, when he jumps at you, you just kind of have to dodge him, and I believe it takes 3 hits with this sword to kill him. Oh no, wow. I killed him in 3 hits last time. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, you see, like, he's hit me like a bazillion times already, but like barely any damage. Why is this taking... I'm telling you guys, it took me... Oh, because I did jump attacks, that's right. I did jump attacks last time. But yeah, he's pathetic. To think I could be defeated, although my rival, you are spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things so which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. We'll be in Moonside, yeah! Do not forget these words. Oh, it's a bomb. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. I just lost. Oh, how'd did you just blew up? How did you say that? I was standing on the, that was funny. I don't think that's ever happened. I just wee, so it came up out of the ground. But here we get pretty much the last special item of the game. The light arrow. Set it to see power up your arrows. Light of justice shall target evil for great justice. Yep, this is the special item of the dungeon. What goes over there? Something goes over there. I don't remember. Maybe something doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be using this a lot in this dungeon. So good times, good times. Let's head out this way. Where are we? 6 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So in this room, you pretty much don't have anything else to do. You're gonna be here later. This room actually becomes annoyingly important. But oh come on, that didn't hurt him. This is a that's a hip loop. If you remember them from the stupid dungeon of stupidity. I mean the outside Woodfall, except this time they have a mask on the front so that you can't actually like hurt them too much. But if you take out a bomb and throw it at them, then that kind of takes care of everything. So and it doesn't kill them, but does this kill you? I guess it hurts you. Okay, so I don't know. I just find that enemy annoying because they, you know, you have to destroy their mask first. It's kind of like the Helmosaurs. Oh, and here's another mini-ish boss. So we don't need light arrows for this. We just need regular arrows. This guy is an Igor. It's an Igor. Simply attacking is no good. I say you should pay attention to the subtle changes inside. This enemy has actually appeared in some other Zelda games. I remember, yeah, you can't just shoot it. You have to wait till it attacks and its eye turns yellow. Okay, come on. Yeah, I've seen this guy in Minish Cap. He's in the what's it called dungeon. Did you just go back to sleep? Okay. Yeah, I've seen this guy in Minish Cap in the swamp, and I'm pretty sure I've seen the likes of him, you know, just the enemy with a giant eye that you have to shoot. Maybe in the Link's Awakening? I know he's definitely not... I'm pretty sure, at least, he's not in Ocarina of Time. I think that sprite is new for this, but I really don't know. But in here, we get another fairy! Yay! Every time you kill one of these things, meaning both times that you find him in the dungeon, you'll get something cool. Something about the light arrows that... Yeah, now we're back out here, isn't that nice? Something about the light arrows that's kind of neat is that... when you're... when you see one of the... when you see a... Use your words. When you see a... Oh, bubbles. They're like the bubbles, and you shoot them with a light arrow, they turn to 50 rupees. So that's just really cool. Okay, so yeah, so now we have these suns over here, so instead of redirecting light at them, we can shoot them with the light arrows. So that's something you're just going to want to remember for later. You remember that room that that had the chests in it? We'll be returning to that later, so we don't need to do that at the moment. There's like a few... We're going to be inverting the temple, so yeah. So we have to rearrange the stones here. No. I think we'd do the right one. Because the point... Yeah, here. The point that we have to hit is behind there, so... Actually, you know what's really easy? Instead of rearranging the stones, just go to the Stone Tower Temple, you know, spot, and yeah. Oh, we're all the way out. I wonder what's in the corner. Oh, that's the Goron Village. So right next to the Goron Village. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So you go out to the Stone Tower Temple, warp, which is right over here. Use the Elegy of Emptiness on the switch on this one. come on, I got that. There we go. And we can just, instead of having to like go back and forth or whatever, we can just go to the right of this platform and we'll have a good point to shoot it. I know this because of trial and error and error and error and lots of error. But yeah, that red dot right there, you might have noticed it when we were entering the dungeon. I didn't make note of it because it wasn't important at the time. Oh, come on. And you have to get it like right on, which is annoying because like, this is when you're hitting the torches to oh, come on. When you're hitting the torches to light them on fire, you can be right next to them, but this, no, you have to hit it right away. But yeah, we fall into the sky. If I could fall into the sky. Yeah, I made that joke already. But this, first of all, the sound, I love the sound of this. But yeah, we're pretty much in Moonside now. The floor is the sky, and the ceiling is the earth. You can see the bottom of the rocks here have like a Triforce thing. That's been talked about before, but yeah, everything is upside down, and the temple's gonna be inverted too. So I really, really, really like the mechanic of this, even if it can get kind of annoying. But yeah, this is the inverted temple. Let's pick up, now we can pick up a whole bunch of the treasure chests that we weren't able to get before, so that's cool. Where do we go? We go this way. Yeah, that way is just some boxes if you need magic. Probably should get it, but yeah, this is the way you need to go. Let's just get these boxes. Yeah, oh yay, rupees. I need those. I need those so much. You see there's a treasure in the middle here. We'll come back to that, don't worry. Yeah, normally you wouldn't be able to get through here, but we gotta have light arrows, so... Screw you, box. Screw you. Did I just call it a box? Interesting thing is I'm pretty sure we melted that already, but it came back. Unless it was on the ceiling and we just didn't know. But yeah, if you remember this room, this is the room with the water on the ceiling, but the water kind of drained out into the sky, so now we have shafts of air. So that's kind of cool. No, there's a point that we have to shoot somewhere around here, but now we turn into Deku. Deku. Yeah, so we're gonna fly around this room. There's a few chests in this room too, and also some stuff we have to set up for afterwards. So let's go into one of these, and we sends us all the way up, which is kind of fun. We'll do that after. We need to go across the room over there to hit that switch. Hopefully we'll fall into that. Oh, cool, we made it anyway. Well, we fell into the whatever, but... Do we need to use the Elegy of Emptiness? Yes, okay. That's okay. That's okay. And don't use it while you're... I mean, if you're in Deku Link, you're not going to be able to press the switch down anyway, so... I will show the Deku Link form at some point, so don't worry about that. Yeah, so something that screwed me up is that sun over there. I forgot to hit it, and it makes a chest appear upside down. That's one of the fairies of the dungeon, and getting back here after you've inverted the temple is such a pain. But yeah, let's head up that way. We can now, we can use the draft over here that sends us to the top of the room. Yeah, there's that angry hip loop over there, but we don't really care about it. Nobody cares. Nobody came. Ow. That's cool. Father Mackenzie. But yeah, so I believe we activated this when the temple was upside down, so... It's another fairy. Where are we up to? 9. Alright. Wow. More than halfway done. What else do we have to do here? There's somewhere that we have to shoot. Hello. I love you, won't you tell me your name? Oh, thank you for the lift. There will be a chest that appears here after we do something. There's a something or another that we have to shoot somewhere. Is that vague enough for you? Let's kill this guy, because I kind of hate him. Yes, let's use a powder keg on him. It's too bad you can't find powder kegs out in the wild. Will that break the mask? Yeah, okay. That's not going to give us our... I like how, while it's dying, we still get that, like, you know, an enemy's there thing. There should be... Oh, there. Okay. Wait, was I... Oh, crap. Was I supposed to get that earlier? I don't think so. I hope not. I thought we could only get it this... Yeah, you can only get it at this point, because there was... regardless, I got it at the point where I needed to, so yay. Let's just change it. I mean, you can fly into there, but I think Zora can just, jump up there. Yeah, no, yeah. Also, you can hear the sound of bubbles. The sound of bubbles. They are inside of that, like, little platform area, so they're not going to be able to get to us. Don't really worry about that. Don't you worry about a thing. Let's go hop into the middle one, I think. Yeah, so that's like the sunlight, like the sunlit areas from before. Come on, there we go. Okay, good. So this should be another fairy. Yay! And there's that one last chest in the room that we can't get to. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, we go down the other end of the hallway by the hip loop. Right. We go this way. Okay. So there should be a chest here? Should be a something. Yeah, okay, switch. And that will make the chest by the, okay. I'm not entirely lost, don't worry. And that's a key, and the key will lead us to the door that's on top of the room. This is just, well, aside from the Dexy hand, which kind of saves you, this leads you into oblivion. So it's not even, it's kind of a shortcut, but not really. You'll never use it. Also, when you leave the room like that, this stupid thing will come back. I hate it. So yeah, so now I got a small key, so let's rolling on a river. Let's just go up here, and this will take us all the way up to the top floor. And this will take us here. I believe these are all rupees. I played this yesterday. I was practicing it. So this is a cool room. There's lava on the ceiling. I love ceiling lava. So there's actually a, is the floor nothingness? Oh, the floor you can, I think, you might be able to roll around as a Goron, I don't know, but I don't have enough magic. What happens if, no, because that's just a, hold on one second. Okay, yeah, I had to go back to the main area, which isn't actually too hard to get to. Remember when I was like, no, I probably should get it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm stupid. You're gonna need, I mean, it takes up a lot of magic to use those things, so, yeah. All you have to do here is become a Goron and roll across, that's it. Not too hard, but it's cool that you get to invert the room. No, you don't get to invert one of the worst movies ever made. You just shoot that point blank. There are no treasures in here, so don't worry about that. But there is fun in a couple rooms. This room I actually kind of really like. Pretty much, you can see there is a locked door. First of all, these guys respawn because you're going to need to invert the room back and forth a few times. Let's get the magic. Pretty much, that's a switch. That's a block. You need to move the block to the switch. And to do that, you're going to have to, like, no. You're going to have to push it. and then invert the room, and then push it, and invert the room, and it's a little tedious, but I was able to do this in like, I don't know, 2 pushes. I mean 3, like 2 or 3. So it wasn't too bad. And yeah, no, it's just very fun, in my opinion at least. Let's see. And yeah, you're just gonna have to kill these guys every so often. That is gonna make it fall onto there. Okay, I think, yeah, that's what I want. You know, you just have to make sure you don't push it too far or whatever. Whee! I thought it crushed me for a second. And just push this all the way over here. The only thing annoying is that it sometimes takes a little while to push the block. It's just after 11 on the night of the second day, so we've still got a while. So we can definitely do this. And that will lead over there, and then we would be doing it back. So yes, this is going to push it onto there. And we just have to push it a few, you know, push it as far as we can over here. And then it'll... Wait, is that on both sides? Oh, I didn't know that. And now we can move it over here. What we're going to have to do, though, in order to get to the other end of the room is actually flip the room twice more in order to actually be up there, because on the reverse side of the room, as you'll see, there's like that ramp. So we'll go up the ramp and then flip the room one more time. Flip my room one more time. I'm sorry that I just quoted Britney Spears. I'm terribly sorry. But yeah, so, and after this, we're gonna have yet another mini-boss, but it's not the real mini-boss. The real mini-boss of the dungeon gives you the dungeon key. Nope, it's our old pal. What's up, Wizzy? Thankfully, this is the last time you fight him. Except, lava falls from the ceiling. Yeah, this, I don't know if you guys remember this room? It's the one with the dungeon map in it, so, why was I standing there? Yeah, so... I don't know if this does extra damage to him, but you're just gonna have to be careful because there will be lava everywhere, falling from the ceiling. So it's just an extra hazard, but, you know, if you have the, you know, the damage protection, it really shouldn't be that much of a bother. So yeah, we're gonna, Wizrobe really hasn't changed his tactics, so we only had to hit him twice, good. So now he's gonna go over here, so we would be able to slash him with the sword or whatever. Yeah, I couldn't get there in time. Let's see, where is he this time? Yeah. Sometimes it's just funny how easy it is to hit him, but I don't know. It doesn't even give him boss music. Like, that's the I think the game is even tired of him. The game's just like, you know what? There we go. And you know what we get as a reward? Aside from the ability to move onward in the dungeon by a conveniently placed chest, it's just a fairy. The Igors, like, were kind of a mini-boss just because they're a special enemy, but it's just sad. It's just sad that the last time we finally kill Wizrobe, or is it? There might be one more place that we fight him, but this is like, I don't know. The last not option. The last mandatory. Sorry, I was trying to say what's the opposite of mandatory? And yeah, they're pose here. You know what? I'm gonna end off the episode here. In the next episode, we'll continue onward. We might even finish the dungeon. I said that last time, but yeah. So this has been Sephiroth 4 with The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.